Hey, what's going on, YouTube? Again, this is Subaru Al. I just wanted to make another video of, just wanted to show you guys a very common question from a lot of our customers who've never had the push button start system before, and just overall how the system works with your key fob and just how it works in conjunction with your vehicle. So there's a lot of questions about how it starts. Can you have the key on you when you're driving? Do you have to have it on you when you're driving? All kinds of different questions and confusion going on with the key. So I just want to basically make this video to kind of clear all those questions up for you guys, so as best as I can. But anyways, just to let you know, this applies for any Subaru with a push button start system. The push button start system is not standard in all models that Subaru makes, and it does depend on what model you choose with regards to how it's available. So not every Subaru model is available with the push button start in a uniformed manner. So it does depend on what trim level you choose within what model you choose, basically. All right, so let's get started. So first, right here, you have your key fob. When you get a brand new car, you get two of them. And as you can see on the top there, you have your lock button. The Subaru symbol will be your unlock button. And then your third button from the top will be your trunk button. And then your fourth button with a little red symbol there, that button is the panic button and how to find your car from a distance. When you turn the key around, you're going to notice that little silver tab. You can press that down and it will release the key fob from there's like a key. We call that the access key. So if your car battery dies, at least, and I'll show you where the keyhole is on the door handle, but at least you have access to at least unlock your door manually, and at least either sit in your car while you're waiting for roadside assistance for a jump, or if you just need to grab your personal belongings and leave the car before you take off and wait for roadside assistance or wait for somebody to help you or whatever the case is. So that's what that is. So that clicks right back in. And the first thing you always want to do when you start your car is you always want to make sure that your foot is on the brake. You'll see the light on the engine start stop button turn green. That lets you know that it's ready to be turned on. And then you push start. So there you go. Car's on and running. Now keep in mind that the car knows the difference whether the key is inside the vehicle or outside the vehicle. That's one of the most important things you need to know. So if the key is outside of the vehicle and you try to start your car, it will not work. So for example, I'm going to turn off the car. We're going to step outside. I'm going to leave my key on another car, as you can see. I'm going to get back in this car, close the door, put my foot on the brake, try to press start. And what's it say there? Access key not detected. Basically meaning you need the key to be inside the car for it to turn on. So let's grab the key. Come back in. Key is inside. It turns green now, as you can see, because the key is inside. Push button with your foot on the brake, and now the car is on and running, as you can see. So that's one thing right there. All right, I just turned the car back off. The other thing I want to show you is when you turn off the car, lock the door, how to do so. So you don't even need the key literally in your hand. You can just put it right into your pocket. So we'll get out the car. Sorry for the noise, we're outside. I put the key in my pocket, see, in my pocket. And then you see these two little lines right here? All you do is just press them, and then that locks all the doors, including the back doors. And then you just can leave. So again, you don't need to have the key in your hand. You don't need to press any of these buttons. As long as you have the key on you, and I believe as long as you're within, I think maybe 30 inches, 35 inches of the car, the vehicle has its own magnetic identity to the key fob. So they'll auto sync, or they'll connect almost kind of like Bluetooth, even though it's not really Bluetooth, and it'll give you access to lock the door just like I showed you. Or if you want to get in your car, again, you don't have to have the key in your pocket or in your hand. You can just have it in your pocket, your bag, whatever the case is. You can walk up to the door. There's another sensor right here behind the door handle, where you can just unlock the door. And then that's, again, how you lock it, right there, as you can see. And then the sensor to unlock it is right there. So that's how that works. So now let's say your car battery died, right? Not the key fob battery, the car battery. Now what you need to do is you get that access key like I showed you before, and the keyhole is right there. That will enable you to unlock the door and get access to your personal belongings. So that's how that works right there. Just wanted to show you really quick. Now, the next step and the last thing I want to show you guys, or second to last thing I should really say, is when your car battery dies, or I'm sorry, when your key fob battery dies. Your actual key fob battery dies, and you manually get into your car. What I want to show you is a trick, a cool trick. All right. Here's a trick that a lot of people don't know. Your key fob. All you have to do to actually start your car if your key fob battery is dead is you want to hold your key up to the engine start stop button, put your foot on the brake, and then just push it with your key fob. Just push the start button with your key fob. Once you see that the light turns green when you put your key fob up to the engine start stop button, that means that you manually connected your key fob to the car to enable the car to start. So that's how that works. So again, that's when your key fob battery is dead, not your car battery. Two completely different things. All right. So the last thing I want to show you is the trunk. Again, it works just like the key fob, or the door handle with the key fob. So there's a sensor right under, right under the Subaru symbol, that you'll be able to feel. It's kind of like a rubberized button. As long as you have the key fob on you, you'll be able to lock it or unlock it. And there you go. And that's how you open the trunk. So again, you don't have to open the trunk by the trunk button of the key fob. I mean, you can if you really want to, but it just makes life a lot easier when it's always in your pocket and you just open it with the sensor. All right. So final tip is, when you start your car, all right, car started because I have the key on me. Now let's say, for example, oh, plans changed, I'm not leaving right this second. Or let's say I forgot something in my house that I need to grab, and for some reason you bring your key fob with you after you already started your car. This is important to remember. If you leave your key in the house or wherever you are and you get back in your car after you already turned on your car, it's a problem. So don't do it, because what happens is I'm gonna leave my key away. I started my car and I get in, and watch what happens when I put it in reverse or close the door. Access key not detected, but the car is still running. So what that means is if I drive off somewhere and let's say I left the key back home and I turn off the car, like let's say I go to the grocery store, but I left the key back at home. Guess what's gonna happen when you try to turn your car back on and you don't have your key on you? You're not gonna be able to, so watch what happens. I'm gonna turn off the car. Same rule as before, but this time I left the key at home and I'm away. Press the button. Access key disabled. So basically it's trying to tell you you forgot your key at home. Car's not gonna turn on. Big problem. So always remember to always have your key on you. That's why I always say by habit you should just put it in your pocket and keep it there. Don't even use those buttons on the remote. I know a lot of people do it because they're used to it, but you're not. If you leave your key behind because you can, then you will be stuck where you are. So that's the one downfall about the smart key system, is it doesn't go in the ignition, so sometimes you can forget it behind you after you already start your car. So that's it. So that's the main thing. So if you guys can find a way to try to remember your key, make sure it's on you. I just do it by just connecting it to my keychain and just putting it in my pocket and never leaving my pocket. That's the best way to do it. I know a lot of people keep the spare key in the car hidden somewhere. Most people who do that because of their experience of leaving their key behind, and they never want to do that again. But the only thing to that is you know, you run the risk of somebody being able to just go in your car and taking your car. So, you know, especially if they know that that's what you do. But yeah, so that's it. And thanks for watching my video. I know it's a little bit long, but that's the smart key system, push button start system for any Subaru who has a push button start key. And if you have any questions, please let me know. Thank you for watching. If you found this video to be helpful, please click like. And if you have any questions, please put it in the comments if you want me to make any other videos on how anything else works for any Subaru, or even any model year Subaru. Alrighty. And thank you so much, and have a great day.